Even if you want to damn a nom.
All right, lads. Third time's a charm.
Third time lucky.
Third time lucky. We've had a rough night so far.
Tough night. Got a lot of good learnings.
I know. We did have a good chat for the last like half an hour.
Yeah.
For those, obviously none of you would know. Tried running this pod twice before. Had a few other guests on. It was nothing. Nothing was there. It was like, yeah.
It was funny, but as a podcast, it just didn't work.
And we're here to entertain you guys. You know what I mean? We're here for you. We're trying to think about the content. We're trying to think about what will flow. It wasn't flowing. So, again, we're here now. I think it might be a bit of a shorter one. So,
yeah.
Because it is 11:30 now. It is 11:30.
Grinding.
Grinding indeed. We started at after 9:30.
Yeah.
So 2 hours later, and we're now doing hopefully the final one of the evening and one that will work. So
Speaking of grinding,
wait, we have to do. Oscar's never been on the pod before to the viewers.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
So my name is Oscar Fazio. You
look into the camera.
Some man may call you Oscar de Nangzio.
The Nangzio, indeed.
Okay, that was
Shout
way
out
too
Semo.
far. You may also know me as Faz.
Or Fazington.
Fazington.
Yeah, exactly. That's my name on the back of my indoor footy and my 7-a-side jersey. And speaking of 7-a-side and speaking of sevens, so
No, bro, don't. I know where you're going.
you know where I'm going.
Yeah, because you've shown the photo about 20 times to me now.
All right, go. Explain it.
No,
I don't know what you're saying.
I actually wasn't referring to the photo. The photo that Patsy is referring to is a stat about Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And if you guys aren't aware, this man is a Phoenix Suns fan. So, look, just a bit of banter. Like most hated team in the league, I think.
Detroit Bad Boys.
Are you any good with NBA banter?
Detroit Bad Boys.
Are you any good with any NBA
We're the
banter?
Bad Boys.
Okay.
Most hated team.
It all started with United, didn't it? With the banter. Like, just can't take a joke.
When producer Jamie and Loz would stay up past bedtime to banter the lads.
I know. That was embarrassing.
Good times.
They wouldn't even watch their own team. They'd watch United lose and then bag us.
I reckon I woke up for 38 United games and about 7 City games.
That is dedication to the banter.
Bands.
I know.
At the end of the day, it's about the result. And
Well,
we're City, and City always getting the results. And I think, as a fellow Arsenal fan myself, I think we're conceding the Premier League.
okay.
But,
Before we get too lost in the football, because whether it's football, AFL, we
A lot of people don't want to hear
they
it.
don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
And we read the comments.
We read comments.
With the
Leave
amount
more
of,
comments
The amount
even.
of comments
Yeah.
that we've been getting on all social media,
Oh,
I think I can count it on my fucking hand. You know what I mean? It's insane.
It's actually, it's fucked.
It's like settle down, guys. Settle
But
down,
speaking
please.
quickly about football, Loz was at Gather Round on the weekend.
yeah.
Indeed.
Cheeky Adelaide away. How did it go?
Adelaide away with the boys, had to meet up with producer Harps, Jamie and McSass 456. So 5 a.m. wake up Friday, 8-hour drive to Adelaide, listening to the Essendon podcast the whole way.
Don the Sash.
And then like the Adelaide city, like probably the deadest city in Australia, maybe in the Southern Hemisphere.
Oof. The
What?
Southern Hemisphere. That's a
Yeah, like not a good
Good call.
nightlife at all, I wouldn't say. I mean, I believe producer Harps, Jamie and McSass 456 spent all 3 nights at the casino.
cheeky
Fair
little nod
enough.
by producer Harps.
But yeah, the game was good. Like obviously Don's got up. My prediction from last week was very close. You don't want to hear about that.
Roll the
because
clip quickly.
I think we're winning the premiership anyway. So
Yeah.
Roll the clip and we win the
Yeah,
flag.
roll the clip and put the score as well, so then
yeah,
it's not too far off.
Yeah, true. By the time this is out, you know the results.
yeah.
So I'm predicting Essendon to win by 7. So yeah, I could look like a dick right now.
Yeah, I'll predict Essendon by 34. But yeah, so just met up with all the boys, and both LG, my father, and RS, Rory Circum, producer Harps' father, and had a good night till about 4 a.m. on Friday night.
Ooh.
3 a.m.
That's a late
Was
one.
it 4 a.m. or 3 a.m.? It was 1.
Ooh,
Was your Saturday night 4 a.m.?
interesting.
See, that's where I've got it mixed up. Yeah. It felt like a long night. We went to, at the casino, and they had like live music at a casino. Yeah, there was like a bar area that had live music. It was good though.
When it starts getting after 3 a.m., you know it's
As How I Met Your Mother said, nothing good happens past 2 a.m.
Nothing good, and lucky we got home at 1:30 because I don't think it was trending upwards. Not for the lads at all. But
So you're telling me you were out till 3 a.m. yet only went to one game in Adelaide?
Yeah, look, it was raining. Nah, I'm pretty sure, producer Harps and all those boys went to 3 games, I'm pretty sure.
love to see it. Love to see it.
Made the most of gather round, but definitely a trip for the lads to go to
Looking forward to it.
next year.
All right.
Maybe in 4 years when it changes to Sydney and we can do something at night instead of going to the casino. Maybe Sydney has a Revs
Ooh.
Ooh.
and we could replicate Revs,
It'd
Oscar.
probably be dirtier, to be honest.
Yeah. We could replicate Revs with your little spoon. Oh, wait, what happened to that spoon?
Yeah, no comment.
I just wanted to quickly shout out. I went to a comedy show on Sunday night.
He did.
Shout out Scarlett. Shout out Georgie. Interesting. We roll in. It's at the Greek Centre. If anyone knows where that is, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Is that on
Community centre.
Lonsdale Street?
Literally, yeah, right next to Stalactites.
Of course, it's on Lonsdale Street.
Yeah.
We roll up the elevator, like greeted nicely, like, well, this is going to be fun. There's a bar. We see, why is there only 10 people in this room? Surely that's not the whole crowd. Recheck our tickets. Have we picked the right day, right time? It was the right day and the right time.
No.
We roll into the room. Somehow we end up sitting front row. We're like, should we leave? Should we stay?
Somehow he says, you were choosing front row for sure. You weren't sitting at the back.
Bro,
You had a choice. You're sitting front.
yeah, it was just a bit like, then this guy comes out, Alfie Brown. I don't know if anyone knows him.
Goat.
Quite,
Shout out to Alfie Brown.
yeah,
Who
My
doesn't
favourite
know
comedian.
I know. Australia's next top comedian.
he's actually British.
British. That's
Legend.
He had a few crazy jokes.
Commonwealth.
Somehow I got involved in the jokes as well. Like
Somehow he says.
he was just like looking around like, I love to bring the crowd into my show. And I see him like do the eye contact with me and I was like, shit. And he's like, points to me like, you, what's your name? And I'm like, me? Like the classic me. And then he's just like, oh, your name's me, blah, blah, blah. And then I was just like, shit. I was like, no, my name's Paris. And he just starts roasting my parents, being like, oh, so your parents think you're better than everyone because they named you a different name to everyone? Like,
What?
what's wrong with the name Jack?
Wait. At this time, are there still 10 people in the crowd?
Yeah, there's like 10.
Oh my god. Was anyone laughing?
Yeah, like people like, bro, there was 3 girls behind us who just would not stop laughing. Like, must have been fangirls.
Right, fair.
Wait, just sorry. Can you imagine, like, you've gone, as a comedian, right? You've gone
Yeah.
to one of your shows. Okay, there's 17 people there. But then all of a sudden, there's a Pitsy Patsy Potters sitting front
Even
row.
us, I thought it was going to
And
be
I'm-
like a big crowd, like a comedy show. Like, I was not expecting like 10 or 15 people in the room. And then he was just like making crazy jokes about like race and religion and all that sort of stuff. And I was like,
Okay.
are you trying to be Angel Schultz, the GOAT? But yeah,
Good point. Good
Yes.
point. Can't
Yeah.
replicate the GOAT.
can't replicate the GOAT. But I also heard Oscar had an interesting weekend.
Indeed, went down to Jan Juck with the lads.
What's
What the hell is a Jan Jar?
Jan Juck?
Jan Juck, it's a little area right near Torquay.
Okay.
So right around the corner from Torquay Hotel.
Shout out to anyone who's from Jan Juck.
Indeed. Shout out Jack Ginnivan. Jack Ginnivan, he had a great time down in Torquay. But anyway,
That's neither here nor there.
That's a bit off topic. But anyway, we go on. So, yeah, I unfortunately missed the first half of the Dons game
Why?
How?
because we were driving up as we finished.
We don't.
But
Sorry.
as we finished thirds footy, by the way, got pumped, but
It's all right. Shout out Thirds Footy.
Yeah.
that's a different story for a different
Me
day.
and Patsy will be making our
Yeah.
debut round 3.
Round 3, Glenara
Awesome.
home.
Is it
At
it
the
is
runway?
confirmed? It is confirmed.
See how
at
the body pulls up the night before.
I'll play no matter what.
No, but anyway, we started driving up just as the Dons game started. Had it on the radio. The classic footies on the radio. And ended up
Frank Walker.
ended up getting to the pub. Had a few pints with the lads. Watched the Dons get up. A few random Essendon fans in there.
Let's go.
Pretty goated. You know, didn't even take notice of the merit tackle, but
That's
Don't need
neither
to
here nor
speak to
there as
it.
well.
I didn't
Speak
notice
about
it
that?
either.
But,
Somehow the tribunal
yeah.
did.
Yeah, look, I'm just really keen for next Tuesday. I think the whole footy world's keen for next Tuesday. If just for,
true.
just
Anzac
for
Day.
reference, Anzac Day.
So we
Anzac
could
Day.
do a pod post Anzac Day. Loz may roll in a bit sloshed from
Yeah.
the G
Ooh.
Bro, I'll most likely come in crying now.
because
Yeah,
Nick Dacos has just lit us
and,
up.
and the new fresh Essendon Anzac Day jerseys that me and Oscar will be copying tomorrow will be torn to shreds.
Billy Frampton for Anzac Day medal.
So
Thoughts?
stay.
Oscar, all right, footy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Done.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. No more.
We had
That's
to get it out. 'Cause,
That's
like,
it.
we're 4-1. We had to get it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don the Sash.
Where we going now? Where we going? Last week we spoke about Cole Buxton, the two goats with Johnny Wilson as well.
I feel like we have to do a quick shout out to Nathan Langer on his first Greek Easter
Yes.
around the wharf. Pull up the picture quickly
Yeah, we're all out
later with
Mooney
his
Ponds.
his thing.
It was good. It was good. I don't think you realize how chill the Friday night is.
Just a walk with the
It's
lads.
just a walk with the lads. Everyone's talking with the candle lit. Fortunately, Loz wasn't there. Again, he was in Adelaide.
Yeah.
But
Away.
Bit of a Freaky Friday situation.
it is indeed a bit of a freaky Friday when you got Cheesy with you as well. Anything.
Fake
possible.
Essendon fan not going to Adelaide and fake Greek not going to Easter. So quite interesting.
Wait, who you?
Fake Greek not going to church. My apologies.
Bro,
He went to Adelaide.
He's just as dug at
Yeah, to
cheese
church.
and
Oh,
and
two
this
birds with
one.
one stone. But
Bro,
why was
yeah.
that needed?
yeah, why did you do that?
Bro, I don't know. It's just
Like-
it's quite controversial.
I went to
where-
the church in Adelaide.
Did you?
No.
He saw live music though, so
Yeah,
Yeah, I
at the
celebrated
Cas.
my Greek Easter with Harper dancing on me.
But before again, like as I just said, we mentioned two goats last week. This week we're going to mention another goat, Dave Portnoy, inspiration behind the jacket.
Yeah.
Like
So, some people don't like Steiny from the Full Send podcast, if you know who that is. So I've gone the Full Send hat that he wears. Then I've gone the bomber jacket that Dave Portnoy wears from New York, where he does all his pizza reviews. Cop this in New York.
What's on the side, Patsy?
Oscar, fucking Loz will know more about these patches than I do.
oof, there's some
Clean patches.
exactly.
But yeah, just a
clean
fresh jacket.
patches.
Haven't really worn it. I might start making an appearance,
Yeah,
maybe even a sandwich review. But yeah, how
Should
that
be
goes.
worn more.
I think Patsy's rolled in upstairs today. Thorny and I in the bedroom. He's
Wait.
done his intro
Wait,
again.
what are you guys doing in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Pause.
Anyway, Patsy's
What?
right in front of me. Has his phone on Spotify. He throws his phone in like he's doing an entrance. Right, I think it was
Empire State of Mind.
Empire State, rocking the jumper.
As soon as she
As well.
goes, New York, and I walk in like a pack walk out.
Yes.
Shout out to P Bass. But anyway, like, yeah, that's why when we went to soccer last night,
Yeah,
because I was so like G'd up watching Izzy Adesanya highlights, I threw the phone in the room. Cheese and Nickel didn't know I was even here yet, and it was like some 50 Cent song, and I just walked in so
Yeah.
G to win, and we won.
yeah,
we won, yeah.
we did. All right, just quickly, we did put for you guys to ask some questions. Again, the amount of fucking responses that we're getting
Was insane.
How many did we
Insane.
have?
Um,
300, and we can only use how many?
We can only use two.
We can only use two. Shit.
so after choosing the best two out of the
Yeah.
300, we have chosen two. One of them being.
Can you
from-
just read them out and we'll repeat what the question was?
Yeah. So we do have one from Alexander Paraskevopoulos. So just quickly read it, and I'll quickly read
Roasting
it out.
warehouse
Yeah.
merchant.
Okay, for those who didn't hear, producer Harps, his question was, why is Oscar shit at ST? Just a quick little
Striker.
backstory. Alexander isn't the biggest fan of Oscar playing ST
Yeah.
and does feel that
Quite
the team
jealous, I
is-
think.
Jealous indeed. Jealous would be probably the correct word.
So why are you so shit at striker?
Yeah,
Can I say this one?
yeah, go ahead.
So Peter Vass, Eddie Lanting's best friend, future prospect, said, "Hey guys, what's up? What'd you get to up on the weekend? What's coming up on the weekend, and how is just checking up on 007?"
So 2 questions out of the 300. Again, thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Bro.
These are randomly picked, by the way.
Random.
They were all like how did we get 2 questions on Oscar?
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, they didn't even know
Yeah.
Oscar's even on the podcast.
How?
this is crazy. Anyway,
How the
Bring
world
in the
works.
stars.
Oscar, please, just a quick little response to each question before, and hopefully we can try pick another one if we have a
Bit
bit
of an
more time.
interrogation. So, look. So, not indoor. So, soccer sevens, Southern sevens. You know, first real taste of soccer for me. I played a little bit of soccer in school, but look, it didn't really count. It was, in the worst possible team. None of my friends. It was quite depressing,
It's
actually.
the friends that affected the gameplay, wasn't it? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Started my fear of going to training. So,
Oh, yep.
regardless, I have started now, as of last night, in 7 official games in the league with 0 goals and 0 assists.
And also, just to make clear, we got a penalty last night. And the generous thing that a man can do was I handed the penalty over to Oscar just because I don't want him to face the media backlash that he could get. If
Thank
he didn't
God
score.
this wasn't on.
And
on
only
video as
only
well,
2-0
it's-
up at the time, so
Oh,
game
was
was not
risky.
secure yet.
Yeah, game was not.
We just
secure
wanted
at all.
our brother to score so he wouldn't cop heat from like you guys, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we
I
know
know
how
we-
much it means to us, let alone you guys. It's
We were having a conversation about nostalgia before. Like, as soon as I got that penalty, I was just thinking about the Euros. So, especially the result at West Ham. But anyway, look, I think last night was my best performance in the yellow and black. Shout out Entos. But yeah, like, I think I played better than a certain someone. But
Wait,
this certain someone has beaten the allegations, to be fair.
To be
so
fair, yeah.
I can't.
and this certain someone is performing. Like you can't like he's
Yeah.
Oscar. I can't lie.
Look,
He's
I
doing
don't know.
this.
One of the people who asked the questions, I have cooked him dinner a few times, aka served in a few nice passes from the right wing and left wing, actually.
Oh my God.
And he didn't finish the dinner, honestly. It was, he's apologised to me, but I don't think he's taken it really seriously, to be honest.
Yeah.
And has the audacity to ask this question. And I know this podcast isn't about attacking people, but it gets to me, So next week when I'm on trial for 008, which doesn't really matter.
It
to be
doesn't
honest.
exist.
Start of a
Doesn't
new movie.
exist.
Yeah, because I'm already shaken. So
Shaking
not
and
stirred.
baking.
But regardless, I am disappointed that I went 007. I did think that a goal would come, but regardless, I'm enjoying myself, and yeah, it's an honour you guys will never get to have. So I'll hold that over
Thank
you.
goodness. Thank
for the rest
goodness
of my life.
we aren't what's the word? Shit at this sport.
Yeah.
It helps a lot. It really does. Moving on from soccer, because again we do get distracted very very quickly. Football, I mean, not the
Yeah.
S word.
Football.
Football. We spoke about 5-year plan last week. Again, it was such a good topic. Feel like we almost need to ask people that come on,
Yeah.
what's your 5-year plan?
what's your 5-year
Brief-
plan?
Briefly though, Oscar.
Yeah, just a
'cause
quick little brief. At 26 years old,
What do you
Where-
want to? Yeah,
Put
like
on
what
the
do you want
spot
to be
here a
doing?
little bit.
what do you want to be doing job-wise, yourself? Where do you want to?
All right, so just quickly, currently at university studying sports management.
Lovely.
So don't really have a dream job, but would like to get in the sports world. Considering my love of sport. So I think in 5 years' time, if I'm doing something in the sports industry, that would be great. I think I'd like to be more secure in my life financially and with my relationships. I think there's no issue with my current relationship. So
Yep. Got any special someone in your life right now?
Yeah, anyone?
there's a few.
There's a few apparently.
Oh, he's going red.
Oh no, but
Bro, Oscar's speaking like he's getting interrogated.
I do feel like I'm getting
Why are
interrogated.
you so professional?
It's my first time officially on the podcast,
Yep.
so it's a bit
It's a
different.
bit daunting for some people.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't lie. Patsy and I we walked into roasting last week. It's a little bit off, but straight away after the first pod was mentioned, hey, you guys are from the Impromptu podcast. Do you remember? We got
We did get asked that.
we did get asked.
Quite popular.
Quite popular indeed.
Yeah.
Again, starstruck. I was That's if people know about it.
I mean, like
already.
we said about 300 questions, you should see the views.
Yeah, the views insane. First week, let's quickly just run over the numbers on YouTube. YT, 80 plus views, insane.
Jeez.
Spotify, X.
That's actually
Apple.
low. That's actually all right.
No,
Yeah, to be fair, it's not
To be
bad.
fair, like we're taking the piss, but 80
no,
plus views is
it's-
all right.
and then Spotify, Apple was an a 40 plus as well, so 100, 120
Yeah.
plus, combining the two, plus the clips that we've done. Again, clips, can you almost count them? Yes, no, not really. I think I'd go more off the views of the YouTube and the Spotify and
Yeah.
Apple.
I feel like a lot of people are even saying like they're like, or watching you guys like, I want to do my own podcast now. Like a lot of people are thinking like that.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Wait, are you
like,
saying that legit?
yeah, like some people have
Ah.
said that, and it's just like, it's a
Hey,
good thing, I
I
reckon.
feel like we need to draw the line now, whether
We
we're
should-
joking or not.
No,
Okay.
that's not joking.
That's cooked.
Don't worry. If you want to make your own podcast, we will pave the path for you. So we'll always be
Pave?
ahead, right? Not trying to make a competition, but we'll always be a step ahead of you.
Yeah.
But the road will be a lot easier. You know what I mean? You guys can kind of just glide down the road, enjoy the scenery.
Sorry about
But
that.
shout out to Harping On here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He paved the way
He did
early.
pave. What was that? For the
No,
back
no,
pocket?
no. The Back Pocket
Back
podcast
pocket.
that paved the way for Harping On.
Which paved the way for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.7 thousand.
One.
Is it Thorny's one?
No. It was the wine one. So we posted
Choosing wine
a
got
YouTube
1.7. Baby.
How many? Did he get any comments?
No, I think it got like I think out of the 1,700 views, it got 11 likes, which is a insane ratio.
But we're also saying like, even leave a comment like when you're watching reels and stuff. Like, how many of them do you actually like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think no, especially on not reels on Instagram you like, but then the ones on YouTube,
YouTube,
you don't.
YouTube
never
Shorts,
liked
yeah.
YouTube you don't.
Reels.
Because again, we've gone and fucking. I'm
Do you
about
guys
to
watch
cry.
a lot of YouTube reels?
When I'm on YouTube and I get on,
Yeah,
like there are times I'll get distracted.
Because I don't have TikTok, so I
Okay,
watch
yeah.
YouTube Reels and Instagram Reels.
Like they're
my
good. Like
distraction.
they get views, but again, there's no just in
Yeah.
like engagement.
Because like when I'm on YouTube, I make sure before the video's even started, I've pressed the like button. You know, it's free. Think about it. It's free, guys.
That's true.
Don't hesitate. We're gonna give you 5 seconds to like
Yeah,
this video.
and I can't lie. So far on our newest video, the 4 lads talk life.
Yeah.
So we've broken our record for the amount of likes we've got on our YouTube videos. So
Do we get 1 like?
no, we're at 3 likes,
Oh
lads.
my
We're at 3 likes.
No, why did you tell us you liked it?
Producer House was the first like.
Why did
The
you tell us
first
you
like
liked it, Harper? Gee,
Fucking hell. But yeah, we've broken the record. We've hit the
Yeah.
3 like mark. We can only go up from now, and we've actually gotten a few
Yeah.
fucking comments as well.
And a few people asked, what's the beeping? Who's the beeping? There's a reason why it's beeped, so you don't know. And if you want to ask questions, but the answers cannot always be revealed.
It costs money. It costs
We
money,
might
like-
start a Patreon.
Yeah, we might need to like
The
create
DMs
a
are open, guys.
uncensored,
Yeah.
like subscription. So you guys have to pay us money, so then we can increase,
Yeah.
get better equipment, pay for.
Because sometimes we have immature people like Nico who just go on a rant like last
No.
week.
Not
Yeah.
me, not me. I'm not the type of person to do that. That would be immature.
Yeah.
Talking about immature, I did put.
You're a
some
hard
on that.
worker, Nico. Like sometimes you just gotta rant a bit. Like it's fair, but yeah, when you got a camera pointing, it's a different story. So that's why the bleeping is necessary.
All I'm going to say is, guys, we've never heard Oscar speak this professionally.
Yeah. What the hell
That's
is
good.
going on, man?
Sorry, like.
Usually like M9, like Guna,
Yeah.
Geezer.
But what can we do? What can we do? Again, first week so far, it's been really good. All feedback has just been sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
you-
everyone watching has just been cool. Everyone like sending themselves watching.
Yeah, like Bronte sent a photo of like the one that we just posted up on the bigs.
Yeah,
up on the
everyone's
big-
putting it on the TV.
on the TV. Let's make sure we get these faces. So basically, exact same thing happened last week. Where towards the end of it, because I
Yeah.
think we might need to wrap it up as well.
These podcasts are going to be a roller coaster. Not every week is going to be beast, and we appreciate you guys just tuning in anyway. Some weeks will be like insane, like last week. Some weeks will be a bit short and sharp like this week when it's a bit, our lives aren't that exciting sometimes.
I know. Like, what do you expect from us?
Yeah.
I think everyone can relate to that.
Yeah.
Which is a great reason to leave a like.
Like, subscribe. Don't forget to follow on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. What more do you want me to say? Like,
We really tried this week.
we tried.
We attempt.
We
When did
tried.
we attempted three times?
Yeah, we did.
Make it
That
like
is hard.
we attempted 8 times, and we fucked it. We fucked it every time.
But we're here now. And again, we thank everyone for the support so far. It's been amazing.
I think we've got some exciting things in the works.
We
so,
do.
I think future podcasts, not only will we be learning from
Yeah.
our mistakes, but, the positives, the negatives, and even more exciting things coming up in our lives. A lot of 21st to
Yeah.
talk about.
Europe is coming up as well,
Europe
which
is
is
coming close. This is close.
Speaking of Europe, will we be doing a what's it called?
A what?
Podcast over there?
Oh.
That's gonna be so.
I did indeed get confirmation today from Tess that they have booked at the same place as us.
Really?
Okay.
So in Amsterdam.
The only time you could do a podcast, but no, you can't unless it's like on the fucking.
If we somehow finding a microphone, are you gonna you'll bring a camera though, won't you?
maybe.
I mean, the phone's not bad quality. Even if you
No.
just want to do a 10-minute update, what's going on?
Yeah, it could just be like
Yeah.
a 20-minute.
Like
Yeah.
a week by week update, how we're going. You know what I mean? Like
Nothing crazy.
Instagram
Instagram live.
Oh, fuck, Harper.
Instagram live at a bar.
If you guys want to see an Instagram live, like just put it
I'll
amongst
join you
all
from
the
Melbourne.
other hundreds of comments that are down below.
Yeah, we'll Instagram live and we'll partner with Oscar and
Yeah, and
back here.
and we'll also get like Central C to join the live as well. So stay tuned for that. Been in talks with him. Central C is coming on the live
What's
as
this
well.
guy
Why
just
would you
said?
pick Central C out of everyone?
Yeah.
Because everybody loves Central C.
Do they?
Especially the ladies.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
I feel like if we got
Who's our target audience? Who's that talk?
not Central C.
No, but it's the ladies.
No.
Yes,
Our target audience is everyone we know.
including the ladies.
Our target audience is everyone we know.
Sorry,
Top
just
5 guests that we'd have on. Slime time.
PVAS.
Yeah. Bloke
Alexander
from
Powell.
America watching. Who the fuck is...
Zaydan.
Actually, they probably know Slime time.
No, it'd be Zaydan that would have watched.
Ah, true.
All I want to ask is, Nico, how many females are you talking to right now?
Let's again. We've struggled tonight. Tonight's been a tough night.
There's your answer.
Yeah, maybe have a dart after this just to relax a little bit.
Not for me because nicotine's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's a pop one, so the breath tastes a little bit
Menthol?
minty. I got the chewy as well, so it's double mint. Not more to say. It's kind of beast life so far.
Yeah.
Kind of beast.
But yeah, we'll keep trying at this. Hopefully, we get better.
Yeah.
Go into deeper chats, like last week, and I don't even know anymore. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're...
Bit of an interlude.
So, yeah, this is an interlude.
Interlude.
Like, hopefully next week reaches the peak of last week.
Yeah.
That'll be very hard to top.
And if you want to say something bad, don't say it.
Just like last week's video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
just-
if you want to like this week,
Last week was
just
fucking
go back
amazing.
and like
Yeah.
watch last week and comment on last week
Yeah.
so people see that first instead of this.
But
Like-
also legitly, like not even joking, DM any of us with questions or topics you want us to talk about because it could go a long way and it could make us get into some interesting conversations that you
Yeah.
want to see. Like no joke. Even if you want to DM
Anonymously.
honestly.
Oh my god. Yeah, if you want to DM anonymously, just
Jesus.
so we're able to like know what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much.
And no topics too far to talk about.
Yeah,
Don't ask us to talk about sport.
Yeah.
because sports. Yeah,
Yeah, because
Like you said, target audience is the ladies. So.
it is the ladies. So shout out to all the ladies out there. We love you.
Bye.
Oscar and I love you. Have a good evening.
I like
guys.
ladies.
yes, same.
Bye.